It's a swell suite.
Open another window.
There aren't any.
Well, we'd better telephone foreign acts.
The thing is to forget about the heat. You make it 10 times worse by crapping about it.
Why not let her alone, old sport? You're the one that wanted to come to town.
I'll get it.
I've got it.
That's a great expression of yours, isn't it?
What is?
All this old sport business. Where'd you pick that up?
Now see here, Tom, if you're going to make personal remarks, I won't stay here a minute. Call up and order some ice for the
I'm
mint.
glad you married anybody in this heat.
Still, I was married in the middle of June. Somebody fainted. Who was it that fainted, Tom?
Biloxi. By the way, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
You must have gone through there about that time Biloxi went to New Haven.
I told you I went there.
I heard you, but I'd like to know when.
It was 1919. I only stayed 5 months. That's why I can't really call myself an Oxford man.
Open the whiskey, Tom, and I'll make you a mint julep. Then you won't seem so stupid to yourself.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you one more question.
Go on.
What kind of row are you trying to cause in my house anyway?
He isn't causing a row. You're causing a row. Please have a little self-control.
Self-control? I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, if that's the idea, you can count me out. I know I'm not very popular. I don't give big parties. I suppose you've got to make your house into a pigsty in order to have any friends.
I've got something to tell you, old sport.
Please don't. Please, let's all go home. Why don't we all go home?
That's a good idea. Come on, Tom. Nobody wants a drink.
I want to know what Mr. Gatsby has to tell me.
Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She never loved you, you hear? She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting for me. It was a terrible mistake, but in her heart, she never loved anyone except me.
Tell me, Daisy, what's been going on? I want to hear all about it.
I told you what's been going on for 5 years, and you didn't know?
You've been seeing this fellow for 5 years?
Not seeing. No, we couldn't meet, but both of us loved each other all the time, old sport. And you didn't know? I used to laugh sometimes, to think that you didn't know.
Oh, that's all? You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then. And I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her unless you brought the groceries to the back door. Well, and all the rest of that's a goddamn lie. Daisy loved me when she married me and she loves me now.
No.
She does, though. The trouble is that sometimes she gets foolish ideas in her head and doesn't know what she's doing. And what's more, I love Daisy too. Once in a while I go on a spree and make a fool of myself, but I always come back, and in my heart I love her all the time.
You're revolting. Do you know why we left Chicago? I'm surprised they didn't treat you to that story of that little spree.
Daisy, that's all over now. It doesn't matter anymore. Just tell him the truth, that you never loved him, and it's all wiped out forever.
Why, how could I love him? Possibly.
You never loved him.
I never loved him.
Not at Capiolan?
No.
Not the day I carried you down from the punch bowl to keep your shoes dry, Daisy?
Please don't. There, Jay. Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I loved you too.
You loved me too.
Even that's a lie. She didn't know you were alive. Why, there's things between Daisy and me that you'll never know, and things that neither of us can ever forget.
I want to speak to Daisy alone. She's all excited now.
Even alone, I can't say I never loved Tom. It wouldn't be true.
Of course it wouldn't.
As if it mattered to you.
Of course it matters. I'm going to be taking better care of you from
Don't
now on.
understand. You're not going to take care of her anymore.
I'm not? Why's that?
Daisy's leaving you.
Nonsense.
I am, though.
She's not leaving me. Certainly not for a common swindler who has to steal the ring he puts on her finger.
I won't stand this. Oh, please, let's get out.
Who are you anyhow? You're one of that bunch that hangs around with Meyer Wolfsheim. That much I happen to know. I made a little investigation into your affairs, and then I'll carry it forward tomorrow.
You can suit yourself about that, old sport.
I found out where your drugstores were. He and this Wolfsheen brought up a lot of side street drugstores here in Chicago and sold grain alcohol over the counter. That's one of his little stunts. I picked him for bootlegger first time I saw him, and I wasn't for wrong.
What's about it? I guess your friend Walter Chase wasn't too proud to come in on it.
You lurched, didn't you? You let him go to jail for a month over in New Jersey. God, you ought to hear Walter on the subject of you.
He came to us broke. He was very glad to pick up some money, old sport.
Don't call me old sport. Walter could have you up on the beating laws too, but Wolfsheen scared him into shutting his mouth. That drugstore business was just small change, but you've got something on now that Walter's afraid to tell me about.
Please, Tom, I can't stand this anymore.
You two start on home, Daisy, in Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on, he won't annoy you. I think he realizes that his presumptuous little flirtation is over. Want any of this stuff, Jordan? Nick?
What?
Want any?
No. I just remembered that today is my birthday.